back. From the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back. Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
Welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video. I am Ishana Quay, and this is Ishana Quay's Unique Life. And today, I am playing The Sims 4 once again. And we are starting our forever save file. Get excited. I am renewing all the builds. We're placing new builds from the gallery. We will be decorating them according to the Sims we put in. Yes, we're gonna pull some Sims from the gallery, put them in the house, give them a makeover, randomize their skills, give them a life. We're gonna bring Willow Creek to life. We are building a world from scratch. Okay, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna take our time. And we're gonna do a little decorating. It's a good time. This is a bunch of different things. We can't get bored. And this will be the file that we play all our saves in. And I got some storylines lined up for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But today we are focusing on Foundry Cove. Yes, the entry level neighborhood where a lot of us start our games with rags to riches. I don't play rags to riches. I don't appreciate being poor. So you will not see that over here, but maybe a version of it. So let's see what happens. So the plans I have for my Forever World save file is we're gonna, like I said, play slots. We're going to play Sims. We're going to give OG Townies a makeover and a storyline. And we're going to place every job, career, and gig that is in this game. We're gonna assign a Sim to it. So there will be every job spoken for. Okay, that is the major goal, and we're gonna move through the worlds. So we're gonna go through all of them, one by one, how the map displays it. Okay, so let's start with this cute little house. Isn't it cute? I'm not a builder at all. I want to try, take inspo from architecture that I love and try to duplicate it. That's the only way I'm really gonna try. But there's too many amazing builders on the gallery and Patreon and in the Sims community that I don't have to do all of that work. And we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of lots to place and a lot of activities and tasks that need to be done, and building, delegate. I've decided to delegate that part out. So we'll try it here and there, but I'm mostly a decorator, and we're going to see how to decorate for the Sims that we move in. So we're going to get to know the Sims, but I want to play each household for a week and see who they are, what they get into, who they like, who they don't like. Let me tell you, this game will give you the drama if you pay attention. Okay, you don't even have to make it. It makes it for you. but we could add a little spice. We add our own little spice to it. Okay? So this town, well, this neighborhood in this world is mostly like the younger Sims, fresh out of college, dating, young families with young children. This is the crowd in this is how I picture this part of their neighborhood. So the plan I have is obviously to place a lot. I'm just doing some minor, alterations as I see, because I'm a very aesthetic person. So even though, the build is beautiful, I still tweak. So that's what you just saw me do, because I don't know, brown on the house feels a little dated, and Willow Creek, this is where the money resides. So we have money here, and we're going to show it a little, just a little bit, even though this is like the lower end of Willow Creek. But I placed this house, and then I tried to see how they would decorate it, so then I could find the Sims off the gallery that would fit. Now in past saves I've tried to build, I would just place a bunch of Sims in that lot, and I'll figure out what to do with them later. I kind of want to move around differently because it's less work later on. Like there's the family that's in there has the correct amount of bedrooms, so if my Sim meets them and goes over that house, it doesn't look crazy with 8 people and there's a toddler bed, and it doesn't make sense. So that's that on that. I do want to say I do have a Sim that is like my main character Sim, and I love her. She's already been made. I already have a storyline about her, but the thing is she's like 4 generations in the future, so we have to work our way to her. I'll tell you more about that later. This is me in a house, in a townhouse, okay? I love it. It's beautiful. Like, I would have all the houses looking like this, but I already started placing like very conservative, family style houses. This is going in another build, another neighborhood, another world, probably Brightchester or something, or Windenburg. I looked around and it's way too fancy for this block. So always check the basements. Always go down. I see people, I watch these safe houses all the time, and they never check to see if there's another area down in the basement. It's interesting because sometimes you'll get a surprise. But this one was so fancy. It has a statue. I don't know, I felt like I just had to see it. I knew when I looked at it, it was not going to fit, but I had to look at it anyway. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. And then we look around. So the first step is placing the lots, like I said, and then we're going to place the families. We're going to give them a personality, and then we're going to come back in on this next video, and we're going to stay in Foundry Cove. We are going to use a tool mod and decorate the neighborhood outside of the houses. I've never used tool mod before. I'm excited to try it. I don't know if my first time trying it will be on camera, but we'll see if I feel like having people laugh at me. But it seems complicated and simple at the same time, but we'll see, because I want to add some like play areas. There's grassy areas over there that I think should be filled up a little bit more. So after we do the tool mod, then we're going to go into each placed household and play those Sims. So I think in this neighborhood we have a house full of young women, a house full of young men. We have a family with two small children, and we have a family with a small child and a teenager. And my thought about that is they are going to be ready to move to the next neighborhood where it's a more established family dynamic. You know, the teenagers, you're older, you're more established, you got more money, a better job. So that'll be fun to see where that family goes to live and picks their house. So I'm looking forward to playing this out. It feels like we're going to be in Foundry Cove for a little bit, so we'll see what happens with the people. You know, how they get along, how they get into it. There is a lot on the corner where I wanted more of a public space attached to the residential. So we have I think, see that big lot planned right there? I figured that was way too much space for like singles or whatever. So I wanted like a marketplace. Somebody could own a small business or just a place where the community can come, like a cafe or a bakery or something. But this house seems perfect, like, cute little family starter. I actually forget who I put in this house, but it looks like a toddler, somebody with a toddler. So I just wanted to include this just to show how we get our Forever Save started. Go in the gallery, you go look up the Sims that fit your vibe, you look up the houses that fit your vibe and place it. I think everybody should cater their game for them, and it'll help you play it more. Now each one of these people, see a cute couple with a baby, like so cute. I can't wait to see what they get into, what jobs they get. We're gonna send some people to uni. I have decided to leave the OG townies in the game. I think people, I don't know, they seem to like seeing them, and see how they get updated. And I don't really know too much about them, and I've never played with them. So I'm gonna fix up Travis a little bit, make him fit my aesthetic. I don't have an aesthetic. I just like, easy on the eyes. That blonde hair was extremely too like yellow. So like I want a realistic, and just, I love Cass. I love decorating, and I love fashion. So I get excited when I could go in and make outfits. So that's why making over the townies is really not a big thing for me. So we're gonna have the BFS, we're gonna have the Pancake family, the Goth, and I think I want to add a little twist with them, because I know some people might like seeing them in the background or whatever, but some people is like, we're sick of them. I'm over it. I don't want to see them in my game. I don't want to see them ever again. So, I can't cater to everyone, obviously, but I'm going to cater to me, and hopefully y'all appreciate it. So they will look a little different. They will have different clothes. I think that's what we get tired of seeing, the same thing over and over again. It can't be 20 years and you still look the same. So I think I want to go in and like age them up. So it's them, but it's like a different version of them after we do this. This was just like the first step. All right? And I realized when you have to go and cast, and you're going to have to do this a lot, like we're going to do a lot of makeovers, a lot of outfits. If you go in, click on the pants, go to the little randomized dice up the corner, just keep kicking that until you find something you like. Go to the shirts, randomize until it matches, and go to the shoes, randomize. It is so much fun because honestly, you get to see a lot of items that you would not have seen. You just scroll past it. But to see it on the sim, it gives you like more ideas of how to style things that you probably didn't even know was in the game. So that's just a little tip for people that really don't even like. I know I hear a lot of people say they don't like being in cast. It can be overwhelming, especially if, fashion is not your thing. But even the hair, like I clicked on the hair, randomized it until I found one that fits the vibes. You gotta find the vibes, right? This is summer holiday. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these Sims. I'm not gonna hold you, but I think I made them over and I evicted them. So they're in the world, but they're just not in this neighborhood. I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet. But if we see them out and about, they look decent. We're just gonna aim for decent right now. That makeup was killing me, okay? Could not deal. I also find that you do get into a rhythm or a pattern once you do this a lot. Like I go to the hair section so I could fit in, so I could touch all of the, what is it, outfits categories, yeah. And I go in and I look through all of them and see if there's makeup that's crazy, I take that off. If there's accessories that's crazy, I take that off. And then I built a little system, and if you build a little system, it'll just go much quicker and easier for all the Sims that you have to remake. You know what I wanted to say as I'm watching them now? For some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but when I give them like an outfit or a new hair or whatever, and they make that little giggly, like they smile, I feel like they pick their outfit. Like they pick. I usually stop unless I just cannot stand it. But I think that's so funny that they do that. You know, if you pay attention, you gotta pay attention to the Sims. Okay. They have personalities in there, and we just have to find it. Go along with the game. This, oh yeah, this is another thing. This save file will be no CC. I know. I have a lot of CC. I think I have I can't even remember. 30? It sounds like a baby number to a lot of people that have CC, but I think I'm at 30 gigs of CC. But this one, I started. I just want to enjoy the game, how the game is, and no CC, whatever the game have. Okay. Now, a little sneak peek. I do have a second generation. So this is going to be a first generation happening with this forever save file, and then in the second generation I am going to be using CC. Now I have another save file I'm starting that is royalty and legacy pack. It's based on the royalty and legacy pack, but it is inside this save file, and that will be a whole nother series that I am starting. So after we finish Willow Creek, we're going to head over to the royalty and legacy save file portion, and we'll meet in the middle because that one was starting at Ondarion, obviously. So I thought that was cute, Base game, you start at Willow Creek, royalty, you start at Ondarion, and we kind of like meet in the middle. Sorta, kinda. So for that save file, we will be including some CC on the royalty family. We'll talk about that in another series. So we place the homes, we gotta place the families. With this one, I kind of just wanted to do single, so I would go in and look for single Sims and just put them in the house. I counted how many beds, so I think we need 5. And we're gonna make this like a house for women, like a I don't know what you call it, like a rooming house, but for single women, right? And I just went in and picked all different shades and variations of a beautiful woman, and I added a couple pets, a dog and a cat, spice it up a little bit. So we're looking for the dog. There's the dog, a brown Dalmatian, and we found the cat. Cute little tabby. Ask me who they belong to. I do not know. I guess we'll figure that out later. The other thing I can't wait to do is the community area. What are we gonna put there? I know we have to have like a section for the young people, a section for the kids. So, thinking about what community lots we're gonna have in like the downtown area is going to be fun. And it has to be like appropriate for the neighborhood, because we do have to do these communities over and over and over again. I don't want to get like repetition. You know the word. I don't want to repeat it, the same venues over and over again. So I have to come up with like I know what I'm going to do. I got a plan. Because a lot of these worlds are like connected, so they'll just share some of the community spaces, and we'll see. And I want to tell you that we are working with almost all the packs and kits and stuff. I have a couple of expansion packs to get. I'm gonna start with the ones I don't have. I don't have Enchanted by Nature. That will probably be the last one I ever get, because I can hardly take those fairies and the illnesses that I'm not even ready to deal with that right now. Even though I want the apothecary skill, I'm gonna have to wait. So, an adventure awaits. Yeah, and I'm about to download that in a minute, probably after this video. So we will have adventure awaits, and we'll do some fun things with that. There are some, I guess, kits or stuff packs. I don't know their technical names, but I need the kitchen with the bag, the grocery bag, and I need the bathroom, sleek bathroom, and the garage one. What is that? The workshop one? Yeah. And the makeup one. So there's a little, but mostly, I just want to say majority of the packs are installed. So we probably won't have much of an issue with the decor that we download from the houses on the gallery or the Sims. These Sims didn't have no clothes on, and I don't know why. I guess I didn't have what they needed, but it's always fun to give them outfits, so that is what we are doing. You want to know who I'm most excited about playing with as far as the OG townies? Nancy Landgrab. Yep. I think everybody else's storyline is kind of vague, And she has a background that we can really have a little fun with, being that she's like a crime boss, you know, and own a bunch of land. She's doing some shady things, and we need to find out what they are. So, let me explain this channel while we're here. This is my personal channel. This is just showcasing some of the things that I like to do with my free time and my free will. I execute that very well. I believe in free will. I want you all to take your life back and do the things that make you happy and bring you joy, and find a way to buck the system, okay? Like, these people don't care. The people in charge do not care about us. We care. We have to care. So do what you need to do to live the life you want to live. You were placed here not to serve them. It's ridiculous how much say they have over our life. So I like to play The Sims. And honestly, I want to make the Sims worlds a beautiful place, like a place where you would want to live. You know, people have community. They look out for each other. They follow their dreams. They have beautiful babies and beautiful husbands. And, you know, the little bit of drama that occurs is funny, okay? The kids do not have to worry about stranger danger. I am not bringing real life stressors into my game. That does not make sense to me. Okay, I'm trying to get away from real life. That's why we play games, to have fun. Real life is stressful. So, no stress in here. I heard somebody say in a game that they was playing that the kids stranger danger, and I'm like, what is The Sims? There's like nothing you can do to a kid in The Sims, even if he was playing, like, except be mean. You know, I think you could be mean. I never did it, but like, you can't kidnap them. You can't do the unthinkable things to them like you can in real life. So it will not be in my game. I do not really play with mods. I mean, I have, but I really don't want to. I just don't feel like keeping up with them. I will be using MCC. It's much easier for me to adjust their skills and jobs and stuff, and UI cheats, and maybe some other things like the tool mod, things that will make my gameplay easier for me to manage, but not like alter the game unless I'll have a series for it specifically if I find some mods that I find interesting and well built out for me. But there's plenty of things to do in the game. Oh, what else did I want to? It felt like I was saying something, and like, my brain runs 1,000 thoughts a minute, so I apologize now if I started a conversation and switched and never went back. This is why I don't really want to talk while I play the game. That's just too much for anybody to handle. I would not put y'all through that, because I will pause a lot. I think too much. You know, it's a gift and a curse, but I want to play the game, and I want to show y'all how I play the game. So I'm gonna have to talk over what I did. We'll see how we go further with the gameplay. I don't know. It feels like we'll figure it out step by step. You know, I want to play, find out. I think I'm gonna find out how they decide to live their lives, and then we'll like do a gossip sesh type, you know? So we could like talk about what I found out about them, you know? Like, ooh, summer holiday, she is spicy, or she likes dude across the street, or, you know, whatever, like that. Because I'm trying to find a way where it's easy for me and entertaining for you guys.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart. Find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your
Oh, see, I remember what I was starting. This channel, golly, is my channel. Oh my God, I said all that to say this. This channel is my personal channel. I have a gaming channel where I play The Sims and some other games, simulation games that I want to bring to the channel. But that one, I don't know. It feels like this is the behind the scenes, you know, like this is me getting my thoughts out. It's really more like raw. I'm really going to do like less editing and like go through the thought process of my gaming channel, because my gaming channel, I really have a story that I'm playing out in my head and that I want to make into like little books. So I'm gonna be like writing a story, but over here, and it'll play out on my gaming channel and like a real storyline with my families. Like I have a main family that I'm playing, that all of this is really for, and a main girl that this is for her, you know. So I had to go back and create. I really was just going to play with her, and I wanted to, you know, create the storyline through the game that way. But it's like, oh my gosh, I have to give her parents, and then I have to give her aunties and uncles and grandparents. So then it started like growing bigger and bigger, and then I didn't want to see the random townies looking crazy, so I had to like fix them. So I was like, I might as well just start a forever save file. It's where I always play, and then she'll have the history already built in. So right now I have recorded already the Royalty and Legacy save file addition to this save file, and this is like her. I'm right now. I'm playing with her great grandmother. Is it 1, 2, 3 on her father's side? So it's like then I have to go through the parents. It's a lot. So I'm a lot. So it makes sense. But I was like, I might as well record what I have to do to make that storyline possible, and that's over here. So I just wanted to clear that up. So even though we will be having some play with the Sims, is really just to establish their personality. The real gameplay, like the real storyline, will be over on my gaming channel, which I will link and talk about later on. So now this is the property that I was talking about. It was beautiful, but I was confused on how I was going to fit so many Sims, because this was going to be like the house for the single men. And you see me trying to figure out like, how am I going to fit? Because you could fit 8 Sims. So I'm just going to like, where am I going to fit 8 Sims in this place? I was confused. Do you hear me? So we had like a store on the bottom. Well, I don't even know what this was. It's beautiful. I love it. Whoever built it, chef's kiss. But I didn't know what it was. I think I saw a seating area, so I thought it was like a cafe. And then I saw some animal stuff. Isn't the front so cute? And this street seems like a main street, and this lot is so big that I felt like I could fit a store and a housing. So we're gonna do something with that. We're gonna remodel this one. So after I figured out what I was gonna do with that, I was like, well, how am I going to get them some place to live? I don't build, and I'm like, I can't put another lot there. So I'm gonna, maybe I could place rooms and build a house like that. Crazy. I never did it before in my life. I don't even think I ever placed a room except for the apartments in San Marino. So I started, and I was like, interesting. It's so interesting. The whole room is just there. So I was like, that's going to be in another video because it took some time to do that, okay? It was a mess. It was a mess. And I recorded all of it for you. I am going to upload that one right after this one, and you'll see what I came up with. It's temporary, and I just needed some place for them to live. That store was in it. Even though the top 2 floors on the store, I will be turning into an apartment for them somehow, some way. These are the fine Sim brothers I found off the gallery. I decided to put 5 because I have the 5 girls across the street. So I was like, I don't need to have 8, and I don't know how I was gonna fit them in. So we just gave them, the makeovers. I tried to use the randomizer for their like attractions and their likes and dislikes or whatever. I tried not to look, but I couldn't help it because I think I looked at the hair and it was like attracted to gray. Somebody else was attracted to purple. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm good. I'm gonna have to go in and give them more realistic attractions because I think they liked gray and didn't like brown. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. We wanted them to find a mate. I want these people to, create a life that's interesting, not crazy. So we're just gonna give these guys an update, and then we will be starting our Forever World journey with Foundry Cove. So
everybody's like, he's no item. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one item. I never listen, no. I should've figured though. All the shit you was spitting so unoriginal. But it was you, so I was with it. Then to tell you the truth, wish we never did it.
And side note, if they don't have a consistent attraction to, a particular gender, then I just default the men like women, women like men. But if it's already in there where both sections with like romance and woohoo are the same, I keep it. So if he had, he was attracted for woohoo and romance for men, I would just leave it in there like that. I don't just change all of them to heterosexuals. I just wanted to make that clear. We love everybody over here, you know. And we will be keeping up with this save file through Notions. Each sim, all the information, backstories, and everything. Here is some screenshots of the new neighborhood of Foundry Cove, Willow Creek, Sims Universe. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Tell a friend or tell a friend. Come on this journey. See what they get into. And thank you for watching. Click the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And stay tuned for that build video coming. You can see it right there next to the store. A little bitty. Something, you know, my first attempt. Thank you. Bye.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on